Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah Beavers and I do beauty and mental health content. So now that I got my little intro done, I haven't sat behind a camera and recorded a video in almost like a month plus. But you know, I'm going to get into that. We're going to get the chit-chatting and talking. I just want to do my makeup and talk to you all about kind of what's been going on with me, because if you watch my videos or follow my channel, you know, like, I love skincare and makeup, but I also love talking about mental health because I struggle with mental health. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into the video, and if you all are interested, you know, go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do my brows off camera, because if I do my brows while trying to talk to y'all, I will be forever and a day. But I'm using the Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit, and then I'm going to conceal with the NARS, and I use the color Caramel to conceal my brows. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and be right back. Okay, so I finished my brows, and honestly my brows took like 30 minutes because I've been watching this show called This Is Us, and it's been so good but so emotional, and I absolutely love that show. Like, you should watch it. Like, the love between Jack and Beck and Randall and Beth and Jack and Beck, the mom, whatever, so good. Like, I don't really care too much for the storylines of Kevin and Kate, but whatever. So I'm using the Pore Professionals minimizing balm. Like, I always use it. I really like it because it's lightweight, and I'm not really trying to like cake up my face with product, because to like have like flawless application, I've been trying to focus more with like skincare to like have that nice flawless application over focusing on, you know, finding, you know, obviously I want a good primer, but it's not like my number one in things like that. But this also does hold up my makeup really well, so that's exciting. But yeah, so I'm going in, I'm going to do the Fenty Beauty. This is the new one, and I have both, but I don't know. I've really been liking this one since it's getting a little cooler outside, and it's nice and hydrating, and it looks really skin-like, as you'll see. It looks good. But yeah, so I hadn't posted on, come on, get out there. I hadn't really posted on Instagram. Like, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, like, there's nothing of me on Instagram really. Like, the first time I posted on Instagram for the first time was like a couple of days ago, and it was a quick little story, like a to the little boomerang or something like that. And it took me so long to push myself to even do that. God dang, I've been using this little foundation brush to kind of splatter it around. It took me so long to even do that. Like, and when I say to even do that, I literally mean to like push myself to, like, I don't know what it was, or I still don't know. Like, I'm still trying to like figure out what exactly it was that had me so scared to be, you know, in the public, essentially. Like, I was scared to like put myself out there in the public eye. Like, I didn't find it to be like a comforting space anymore. Maybe just on the things that I'm dealing with in my life. I got into just a really dark space. Not like dark, like demon dark, like low dark. where I really just wasn't feeling like myself. Like, dead ass, like, forgot who I was in a sense. Like, who am I? Like, what's my purpose? And I think, not the last video I posted, but maybe like the second to last video I posted was about, you know, postgraduate depression. And, you know, that's something I still am struggling with, and getting to a space of like, what is my purpose? Like, I know what I want, but, you know, taking the time and energy to get there can be really difficult and really hard, and trying to figure out, like, how am I going to get there, you know? So overall, just like a very difficult journey for me. But I recently started, you know, where I was like, you know, even if I'm not finding the dream job for me, like, I have to work. And I found myself, like, that was a low space too, of just like, man, like, I really need to work. Like, I have bills to pay. Like, there's stuff I want to do. I want to travel. Like, I want to explore. Like, I really want to enjoy life, but I can't do that if I'm not working. But I really struggled just accepting, like, you know, you may have to get a job that you don't want, sis. And that was hard for me. Like, and, you know, my mom would talk to me about it, and it's just like, income is income at the end of the day. And I'm like, you right. Like, income is income. So, I don't know. I feel like I need a lot of concealer today. But yeah, so basically during the month or so while I was gone from social media, Instagram, well, I would like be on it, but not like posting content myself. Basically that time, I'm just gonna let this dry down a bit, but that time while I was away, I really got in a space where I was like, how am I gonna heal myself, fix things in my life, and essentially practice what I'm preaching? That's where I was just kind of like, practice what you preach. So I got in a space where I was like, okay, you really got to start like removing people from your life. Like, you have to get in a space of letting go of people even though you don't want to let go of those people. And I got in spaces where I would be just crying and crying and crying and just like missing certain people in my life, but understanding I have to respect myself for those people to respect me. And it's so wrong, but it's like, if you don't respect yourself, who's going to respect you? And that's very real and very true. And also just knowing my self-worth and my value, and not wanting to be surrounded by people who aren't going to respect me. Like, boy, bye. Like, I can't live like that. Can't do that. I'm good, love. But, yeah, so cutting people out, reevaluating friendships, reevaluating relationships, understanding you can't change people, you can only change yourself, was a big thing that I had to wrap my thick head around. Because that was something where I'm just kind of like, Sarah, like, all you can do is change yourself. Like, you can't change anybody else but yourself. So after, you know, accepting that and taking that in, I went on this just expedition of working on myself. So I had really thought, you know, I could just, I get in these really crappy, terrible spaces where I feel like I can help myself, I can heal myself, I can fix myself. Like, all I gotta do is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And I was just like, this just isn't working for me anymore. Like, this, you know, trying to just go to YouTube and, you know, research this, that, and the third, and thinking like expressing myself and doing things like that just isn't helping me. Especially because I've really been struggling in this environment, not having, I'm lonely. I'm very, very, very lonely. Where I am, like, I don't have a lot of outlets or social things to kind of help me push through those feelings of loneliness. Because it's not like, I'm not in those situations where I'm like feeling lonely, like no one around. I mean, like people around, but I'm feeling lonely. Like, that's not my situation at all. Like, I literally moved to like the middle of nowhere type lonely. Like, that's the lonely I'm at. Like, it's not like a, oh, like all these people around and I still felt lonely. Like, I've been in that lonely before, and that's not it. Like, that's not what I'm dealing with. It's like trying to literally find social outlets in a space where, you know, I moved here, I didn't know anybody. Like, it's a very white area, which is difficult for me. There's not a lot of black culture or black people. So I decided, instead of me trying to help myself and trying to become my own doctor, I decided to go back to therapy. I hadn't been in therapy for a very, very, very long time. And I thought maybe it was the right time for me to go back and kind of explore the things I'm dealing with. Deal with a lot of the damage that I had experienced in past relationships that had really, I felt, tarnished me in the way that I view life, in the way that I see people, and specifically the way that I see myself. So I started going to therapy. I started going to a psychiatrist because one thing for me, it was like, I've never knocked medication. I've been on a few medications, but I would stray away from using medications because, like, they would make me so sick. Like, I would have rashes, I would be breaking out, like morning sickness, vomiting, like so much would happen when I would start these medications that I kind of was just against it. Like, did not want medication whatsoever. But I just knew, like, y'all, let me tell you, like, for, I kid you not, a straight month plus, like, and like, I've been in these spaces before. I lost my contact. I don't know how I'm gonna fix this contact. Okay, back to regular scheduled programming. I've been in these spaces before for a long period of time where I don't think I've ever really sat down and talked about, like, what it feels like. I don't know if that makes sense of like I don't know how to express the feelings of depression or bipolar disorder or anxiety or anything like that. I don't think I've ever been like, it feels like this and that, or maybe I have, like, I really don't know. But I got to a space where, like, I was waking up. I just couldn't even sleep past like 5 a.m. because I would wake up and feel like shit. like feel like absolute shit. Just like my body was just going to sink into the bed. And I didn't know where to turn. Like, I didn't know what to do, like who to talk to. Like, I would like always reach out to Antonio and like call him and text him and tell him like, I just feel so awful, I feel so shitty, da 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 da. Like, but there's only so much like that's gonna help. And so like eventually I got on medication and I started taking the medication. And I think I've been on this new medication, which, oh my goodness, like, I'm so glad this medication didn't cause me to be sick. I had never taken this medication before. So I just didn't know, like, what to expect from the medication. But, like, I'm so glad it didn't have me out here breaking out and different things like that. And if I can find a picture of what like my arms and stuff were looking like from some of my medications, I'll definitely add that. And try to, if I can find a picture. I need to get some more sponges. These sponges are tired of me. But yeah, so, you know, I really was just trying to get myself together. And, like, when I tell you, like, I don't think I had ever, like, I really had given up on myself to the point thinking about it makes me sad. Like, I sold my whole entire closet, so I have no clothes anymore. Like, I had went on this, like, expedition. I think I talked about it, to New York. And kind of came back with, like, my tail between my legs. Because, like, I was, you know, up, ready to go. And then it was just kind of like the day I was supposed to start at work, they sent me an email like, hey, we decided to hire within. You couldn't have told me that before? You know, like, what? So, like, that was really hard for me, and just trying to, like, chug through life, like, 20-something, whatever you will, whatever you want to call it, is difficult. Like, it's hard out here in these streets, like, and people don't tell you. I'm trying to decide what lashes I want to wear. Like, I normally don't do the MAC lashes because I just don't really, they look more extra than I be wanting. I've been wearing Lily lashes like crazy, where I'm kind of wanting to wear MAC lashes. Decisions. But then if I wear MAC lashes, like, what MAC lashes? Like, what, like... Okay, now I gotta go through pictures of what I look like with those lashes on to see what lashes I'm trying to wear. Do y'all do that? Okay, I'm stressed. I'm stressed. I shouldn't be stressed, but I'm stressed. Should I go back to my Lily lashes? My comfort zone? Okay, I'm doing Lily lashes. I'm not doing MAC lashes. I just, like... I don't know why, like, I know people say, like, they think MAC lashes look all natural and this, that, or whatever. I personally think MAC lashes look extra AF, like, or maybe it's the kind that I bought, like, I really don't know. But I got 2 different types of MAC lashes, and they all look so extra to me. So, I don't know if I've talked on my channel about my little technique with lash glue. So, I put the glue on the lashes before I do highlighter and bronzing, because by the time I do highlighter and all that, then the glue on the lashes is dry. But yeah. My favorite, I'm switching up. I've been wearing like the same little lashes. I've been wearing what are these? The Big Day lashes. They're like these. But now I'm going to be wearing some that are a little more curly. I prefer, I don't know. You know, I'm just out here doing me. Period. But I guess like the takeaway from this video would really be like mental health can really take you down and like really have you questioning yourself. But I have always wanted to do YouTube just for self-expression and to hope that like whatever one or two or however many people, 50 to 20, like however many people like watch my video, like get some piece of like inspiration from like my ups and my downs. Because let me tell you, sis, sir, I was down and out, like breaking down, crying, just a whole mess, just a whole mess. And you know, having to reevaluate friendship. So I'm going in with the Fenty and I'm using Mo Honey right now. I'm gonna do two, but it's okay to not be okay. I think therapy, oh my goodness, finding a therapist here, I want a black therapist. So I'm trying to find a black therapist here, but it's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult. So yeah, so I have Mo Honey, and then I'm gonna go in with Moscow Mule. And I like pairing these two together. It just is a really nice combo. Yes. Like, it was to the point also, like, with how I was feeling. Like, I wasn't doing my makeup. Like, I wasn't doing anything to make myself feel good. Like, my friend was like, I feel like every time I FaceTime you, you're in a bonnet. Like, I was going to hair with my wig braid. I was going to work with my wig braids in my head. No wig on. Like, all types of craziness. Like, never I'm stepping out the house with the wig braids. Like, my mama did not raise me to step out the house in no wig braids. Like, I've been using this bronzer sometimes, but sometimes I don't. Because I just be like, I don't need it. Okay, so face done, hair done. I don't think I wore wigs, did makeup, did anything for about a month, like no lashes. But you know, this past week I got back on that. But for about a week or so, I really was sitting there like, I want to do a YouTube video. Maybe that'll like bring my spirits back up because it's something I really love to do. And like people were asking me like, where's the video? Where's the video? And I just wasn't doing it. Like, I really wanted to, but just wasn't doing it. So I guess like I sit here and I'm thinking like, what is the purpose of this video? Like, what am I trying to say? And I really feel like it's, don't forget who you are. You're a boss. Like, and if they knock you down 20 times, get back up 21 times. Like, just don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on yourself. Like, believe in the things that you know to be true to you, that you know that you're good at, that you love doing, that help you feel better, that help you express yourself. Because I really, like, had gave up on myself, and that's why I wasn't on YouTube. Like, that's why you didn't see me on social media. That's why I wasn't doing anything. And I really just want to deliver a message of, like, you can truly, truly do anything if you put your mind to it. And that's even with mental health. Like, because, oh my goodness, like, it's hard. I also didn't share, like, from like going like to the doctor and different things like that. Like, I had already communicated I have bipolar disorder, but I was also diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. And that was really hard for me. Like, whenever you're diagnosed with something, like, it just knocks you down. Like, it just makes you feel kind of blah about yourself. But, like, you just have to keep going, keep pushing, keep trying. Like, you know, like, it's life at the end of the day. Like, you're going to deal with situations, but that doesn't make you any less than. It doesn't take away from anything of you. And you just have to keep fighting. And I really hope you all enjoyed this little talk of kind of why I've been gone and why I just hadn't been present. I know some people noticed I wasn't posting. It feels really good to get behind the camera. Like, I'm so excited I did this. Like, I'm so proud of myself. Because I would, you know, like, text my friends and different things, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to do a video, or I'm going to do a video, I'm going to do a video, and never would do a video. So, I'm really excited, and I'm definitely going to make sure I do more videos and keep churning out stuff, because this is, you know, seasonal depression. Like, I want to try to encourage you all, give you all something to, you know, just lift up your spirits. Like, even if I'm doing the same makeup look, the conversation will be different. Like, I promise. Like, in the comments below, if there's topics you all want me to touch on, if I, like, questions you all have for me, if I've experienced certain things that you all want to know, how I work through certain things in my life, different things like that, go ahead and put it in the comments below. And be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and subscribe. I'd love for you all to join my little YouTube family. And have a good one, y'all. And thanks for watching.